Okay, hopefully I'm going to be able to stitch these two videos together. There is going to be a bit of a gap coming up to the third floor boss, don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to hit it with a particulator, change to Mazorgan, and use Gatling Gull for cover, if at all possible. It's Beholster. I thought it was on the third floor. I've completely done this wrong. And Gatling Gull, where are you? Oh, at least I managed to avoid the hit. Yeah, not exactly textbook, but it's still a flawless victory. Definitely didn't manage my options properly going through it, but yeah, still looking quite strong coming off the back of it. Don't think I've got anything that I desperately need ammo for. Could buy some on this floor. Can't go to the... Do I want to buy ammo? No, not really. It's not enough there to justify buying ammo with. I can't go to the secret floor. I've already bought all the blanks out of the shop, and there's not really any point looking for secret rooms. So, third floor, here we come. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the gap in the videos was, but I've got big shooty gun and particulator, which are in combination two very good room clearers. So I'm either looking for a boss weapon or some kind of buff. So we've got R2-G2 or Badge, which are useful companions. Badge might be the best. Chaos bullets can be interesting. I think I'm going to go for Badge. Because even once he dies, he's still helpful. So let me get my guns sorted out. So big shooty gun and particulator, both of which need charging up before going into room, or BSG in particular. But yeah, there we are. That's that room cleared. No probs. And first wave cleared with big shooty gun. Particulator used as the backup weapon. Again, still looking for rats on the floor, which are actually quite hard to spot because the big shooty gun takes them out before you get a chance to see them properly. Potentially this room. Oh god, what a cheap hit. What did that? Oh, it must have been that bloody Godzilla thing. Yeah, for once I think that is a cheap hit where something off screen manages to zap you with a pretty fast moving bullet after it's dead. That is, yeah, almost definitively a cheap hit. I thought the dust cloud had popped up there. It was just the policeman coming along to join me. Right, that doesn't seem to be the rat room, despite the fact big rooms can often be the rat room. What are we doing? Oh, goodbye to you. Right. And yes, there's another one of those bubble Godzilla things. When there's a wall to hide behind, not really so much of a threat. And yeah, no obvious dust clouds coming up for the rat hatch. More junk, probably. Oh, no. Not even that. Must have been something really good in there. Definitely going to be a second wave in here with those damned Godzuki things. Oh, bit of an ammo waste there, never mind. This room, if you're trying to transport the broken television to the blacksmith's forge on the 5th floor, absolute nightmare. Oh, did not charge up the big shooty gun like an idiot. It's the rat room though, it's giving me the opportunity to actually see the rats on the floor. Come on, why aren't you dead yet? Right, where is the hatch? There it is. Somewhere in this area at least. Yes, there we are. I've added bonus as well. There's a teleport so I can get back to it nice and easily, which sometimes you're looking at a very long walk to get back there. If that didn't have a teleport, that would be a long walk. All dead ends. Right. Again, forgot to charge up the big shooty gun. It's like this is the first time I've played the game. It's really not. Everybody dead yet? No. Oh, you were hiding underground. Of course you were. Yeah, got myself fairly well cornered there. What's the big shooty gun like? I'll fill up the particulator. Don't want to run out on either of these two guns. Is this just a corridor? Yes it is. Let's not waste that ammo. Wasn't the hardest room ever. Mind you, the setup we've got as a room clearer here is pretty good, except that, oh god! Me playing disastrously. I don't know if I didn't charge the BSG up there or what, but some of my least favourite enemies in the game. It's that, I can't remember what it's called. The thing that was in the middle that swallows you up is horrid, but when it's stuck on an island like that, it's no threat whatsoever. You shoot it at your leisure because it can't get to you. And then the things with the eyeballs as well. I should learn the names of these things. They're not fun either because they're one of the few things that'll avoid big shooty gun if their eyes are closed at the moment it goes off. Yeah, big shooty gun is great, apart from its limited ammo, and the fact that in a narrow space like that it sometimes misfires. Oh, a trap room. Probably not the hardest trap room ever, so long as I'm quick. Should have probably gone across the top rather than the bottom as well. Might even have been slightly more room to do it. But this is just going to be a well-timed dodge roll. There you go. It's slightly too far to... Oh no, this is a chest room coming up, don't need to use that. Yeah, I think slightly too far for the dodge roll to have carried me all the way through. But I might be wrong. Anyway, better safe than sorry. Particularly the way I play. Have I not been into the shop yet? What very poor practice on my part. Alright, so we've got ammo. In which case... How much is that? 42? Such a rip-off merchant. Definitely want to fill up the big shooty gun. Maybe not immediately. Oh, there's more rooms. I won't fill it up just yet. I should have charged it up again. What am I like? Two more rooms. Is there another chest room I've not been to or something? No, there's the boss fight. God, honestly, it is like I've never played this game before. Please excuse my appalling commentary. I'm new to this. Not new to the game, just new to talking my way through the game. Okay, let's just do the boss fight, so I don't need to teleport at all. What am I going to use for it? I'll give him a bit of particulator, then the Zorgon, but hopefully I'm going to be able to hide behind Gatling Gull most of the way. So off we go. Ooh, that was close. Let's use a blank, not take any chances. What are we having? Like a million of them. Want to get the flawless, if possible. Oh, and there's an ammo refill as well. That's very helpful. So, gonna fill big shooty gun, definitely. Now, if I can't beat the rat fight with this, I need help. And to be fair, I do need help with the rat fight a lot of the time. So what else do I want to fill up? Particulator's full enough. I might as well fill the Zorgun. Oh, actually no, you get ammo on the end of the rat fight anyway. I'm definitely going to buy the blanks. Okay, do I still want ammo or not? Nah, let's just make sure it's full up, might as well. Should still have enough cash to get some good shit. In future, like more blanks or more ammo if required. So I was about to go down to the 4th floor, definitely don't want to do that. I want to go to the rat hatch. Look, I always forget as well that you need 2 blanks to do it, so it was me thinking I've got loads and loads of blanks. The 3 that I've just bought, 2 of them are getting used straight up. Okay, it's safer to take the minecart to get where you're going if you're not confident in your ability to walk in a straight line, but it's just quicker to do it this way round. I've missed that jump before now, which is very frustrating. There we are. And I have got the rat key. I have at times neglected to do so, which is very stupid. I would like something very nice out of this. If it's the black hole gun, that's a complete guarantee. I would really like the black hole gun. Certainly something of a powerful boss killy persuasion would be nice, because I haven't really got anything super shit hot for that just yet. Now the Dark Maker is good for that. The Elder Blank's good, but I think would prefer hiding behind Gatling Gull. And I find it very hard to resist the old Ancient Heroes bandana, because it quadruples the ammo on all your weapons, or at least quadruples the capacity on all the weapons. And we are going to get ammo refills at the end of the maze section. So Dark Marker Maker, or the bandana. I can't resist the bandana. So still going to be swapping between Particulator and BSG to clear out the maze section, which for me is right, left, down, left. And hopefully the rooms won't be challenging with the setup that I've got. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, I will absolutely take that as well. I hate those hammers, I hate them so much. Right, that's one right turn. That's an empty room. That's my favourite of the rooms on the rat floor. Right, left. I know it's a backtrack, that's the way it's going to be done. Heart health that I can't use or save for later. Down, left. Is everything dead? Sometimes hard to tell with those spiders. So that was the down, so it's left, left. I reckon we're going to get skeletons or... actually, there's only going to be one fight room. Skeletons or 2 lead maidens, either or. Oh no. Neither. That room's a bit of a pain, to be honest. Is everything dead yet? Yep, finally. Big shooty gun, only helpful when they all spawn in at the same time. Right, okay, that was that. So, yeah, top up on health, which I can't use. Top up on ammo, which I will be using. What's the best way to use that? Let's use it on that one. And then put full ammo into this bad boy. And yeah, get ready to have my arse handed to me for this bloody rat. Should still be able to beat it, but it's not an easy fight. So what's my setup? Articulator and Zorgun. Yep, that'll do. Although I am wishing I had the dark marker maker, whatever it's called. I wish I had it. Still, oh, and let's not forget Gatling Gull. He's not quite charged up, but there, now he's charged up. Get up, let me hide behind you, you bastard. Ugh. Stuck in the poison as well. God, what disastrous little setup there. Is he dead? Yes. I only lost 2 bits of armour, that's not the end of the world. I really should have used some of those blanks. Duh. Never mind. Right. Ready to go again. I'll definitely be using blanks on this next section because I'm not very good at it. Not that I was only good at the first section. You'll also see me not be good at the punch-out section, which I should make it to. The only way I won't is if I run out of ammo. Straight away, you got a hit there. Oh, and another one as well, you bugger. I'll be using a blank on that. I do not like that attack. Might as well blank that as well. Oh, another cheap hit. At least taken one of his attacks off him. And I'll be blanking this when it gets near me as well, because I'm so shit at avoiding it that I didn't even manage to avoid it. What? Gatling Gull, come back. So forgetful about what actual setup I've got. Oh yeah. Should have really used Gatling Gull a lot easier earlier. Never mind. Punch out. Here we go. I can do this first phase, but not the second one. I was blocking. Anyway, no surprise, he beat me. He always does. That is as far as I ever get. Came tantalisingly close to taking his yellow bar off him one time, but not that time. Okay, one key, which would be brilliant if I was... Nothing without your guns, are you? Would be brilliant if I was playing in normal mode, because I could open a chest and get one of the missing rat items that will get me that bit closer to the finished gun, hopefully. I can't even remember what the macho brace does. Is it any use? I can barely read this font on my screen. This training device promotes growth in bullets. Shots are more powerful when coming out of a dodge roll. Does not affect speed. It doesn't seem all that useful, really, but never mind. It's a buff of some kind. And it's a passive. Right, come on Copper, let's go down and see what we can't have out of this next section. So we've got some keys that we can't use. I'll take a blank. The reason that's there is because there's always a secret room coming off this section. So even if you arrive with no blanks, you still get to do it. Oh, we get to fill our ammo now as well. Although my ammo should be pretty good in most weapons. And then, much as I'd love to open these things, well I can, I just can't get anything out of them. Apart from, you won't be tempted. The secrets section isn't really worth doing unless you're hunting for a very specific trophy. If you blow open the secret wall, it takes you to a room that looks a bit like this one, except it's got 2 gates across it. Or is that the other side even? I think yes, the other side here lets you go to the 5th floor, but you need a key to unlock it, but that would give you an elevator to the 5th floor. It looks similar to these. There's 2 gates and there's a serpent in the cell. If you've got 1 key, which is all I ever get, then you open the first gate, then you can chuck stuff across to the serpent. If you feed it, I think 4 items, it wakes up. It will take junk, and then it will follow you as a companion and blocks bullets, which is about all it does. It doesn't attack anything. Then if you make it as far as the dragon, it will join forces with the dragon and turn it into an advanced dragon, which is incredibly hard to beat. Oh, what to take here? I like Gunther an awful lot. I really do. But I've already got some brilliant room clearers. I might take the high caliber, which is very effective against bosses. Yeah, let's have the high caliber. Does that curse me a bit? Probably. But I'm still going to rely on... Oh, and it's done a synergy with the yellow chamber. I don't know exactly what, but I'm still going to be relying on Particulator and BSG to clear rooms. Ooh, that's not a good corner to be in. Why aren't you helping me, Badge, honestly? Everything dead yet? Still not, really? Still not? Stuff that was taking direct hits off the Particulator and it still didn't die. Utterly unacceptable. Maybe it's not as powerful as I thought. Obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but this purple light, safe room. What have we got? It's Cursula, but she's not got anything for sale because it's rainbow mode. Yes, as I was saying, the enemies get stronger as you go down the floors. So even though the enemies might still be the same weak enemies that you're used to seeing on the earlier floors, they will take much more killing than they ever did in the first place. So that's a long reload on the BSG, isn't it? That was very effective. Exactly what happened there. Maybe that was the synergy that I got, this kaboom kapow tang thing. I didn't really see 100% what it was called. Look at that, a synergy chest on a fuse. That was depressing having to blow those open. I could have opened it with a key, but you still don't get anything because it's rainbow mode. So yeah, if you if you are playing Rainbow Mode yourself and you come across Cinegrace or Winchester or the Lost Adventurer or any of those dudes, the Gunsling King, the one that does the wagers, no point using them because they... oh, that was the wrong choice of weapon. They will give you the goodies out of a chest, and Bowler stops you from opening them, because for all that he gives you loads of rainbow chests and he's really helpful in that regard, he's a miserable shit in terms of all the other advantages that you might normally get in game. And as I think I might have mentioned, this game is such a troll that you do tend to encounter the NPCs much more, well, seemingly much more in Rainbow Mode than you do in normal mode, and that's when they're of zero benefit to be seen. Oh, ammo, what am I going to fill? How's this organ doing? Oh, it's full. That's also full. Nothing that desperately needs filling up. I'm using the particulator a little bit more, so I'll fill that. Technically, I suppose I should probably fill the BSG because it's got less ammo, but or tricky firing position for the BSG. Enclosed spaces. Ooh, something jammed. Get rid of that, please. More. I don't want to be hit by jammed bullets, ever. Is everything dead yet? Finally. Thank you, Badge, for helping me out while I just ran and hid behind corners like a little girl. Which, to be fair, is a completely valid tactic. So, right, let's get my BSG filled. That should make sure everything else is also completely full as well. Very difficult to actually run out of ammo when you got quadruple ammo going on and everything. Not impossible, but difficult. Oh, I'm stuck on a table like an idiot. There you go, that's what you get for chasing me while I'm stuck on a table. Yeah, should you get lucky enough and see the Ancient Heroes bandana twice in one run, it will do the 4-time multiple in conjunction, so your ammo capacity goes up to 16 times the original start position, which is definitely worth having. Can't actually see what I'm shooting at here. Those enemies are slightly annoying because they spawn in bit by bit, so BSG is defeated. Oh, this is Lost Adventurer. Oh, that was a wasted shot. Oh, is he not even going to talk to me now? I can help you out, but you won't reward me properly. If on the off chance that you are playing this and are in, like me, Rainbow Mode, but still haven't managed to fully unlock the Ancient Adventurer by mapping out each floor, it's still worth giving him the map, even though you can't take what's in the chest, simply because it will still count towards the total number of map floors that you need to give him. I think I got quite lucky when I was first playing this. I wasn't very good at the forge, I'm still not. And yeah, I got to the 5th floor, the forge, and got given a map for some reason, and then straight away bumped into the cartographer. So I was like, can I have a map? Yes, here you are. That was absolutely the easiest way to map it out, because I'm not at all confident with being able to go through the 5th floor. It was a very good way of getting me killed very quickly, in fact. So that was quite a fortunate little bit of happenstance. Everything dead yet? No? Come on, Badge, pull your weight. So yes, getting map and on a difficult floor and encountering the cartographer straight after without having to bother mapping out the whole floor was very handy indeed. Oh, it's a mimic, god damn it. What badge? Seriously, pull your weight, badge. Ordinarily, mimics are actually quite good, because as long as they don't get the jump on you like they did there. I've died to a mimic as well, and that first shot came out as a jam shot and been hit straight in the face by it and died immediately. Yeah, you get whatever's in the chest for free, but because it's rainbow mode, you don't get nothing. Excuse the double negative. So, best practice with mimics in rainbow mode is to just leave them the fuck alone. I mean, you can still fight them, but there's just no benefit. You don't get anything for it, and potentially you're wasting ammo. Depends what your setup's like. I mean, I'm unlikely to run out of ammo on anything at this stage, given that I've got the Ancient Heroes bandana. What have we got in here? Oh, it's another safe room. Oh, this must be the little Cell Creek dude. That's where we... Oh, I've completed the map for him as well. Let's go revisit him. Where was he? There he is. Have the completed map. I don't know why it gives you the option to not give it to him. You still keep it yourself anyway. Well, it's completed by that stage. But yeah, Bowler has stopped me from availing myself of any of the nice stuff. Let's buy some blanks, might as well. Anything to try and get a master round. If I remember to actually fire the damn things off. Okay, what are we using here? I've got the high caliber specifically for boss fights. So let's use that. Let's have a hit off the particulator first. There we are. I think that was flawless. It was. I worried when I saw the number of hegemony credits there, which was low. Do I really want to fill that up? There's not much point. Like I say, I'm not going to run out on anything, but might as well fill up while you can. Get the master round. How are we doing? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, theoretically, this could. Oh, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be a lead god. But yeah, it's always a bit of a swizz getting it in a rainbow clone run. However, it doesn't matter which 5 you have, so long as you have 5. But going to RNG, which we're just about to do, necessitates giving one away, so let's give the junk away first. Oh, drop it in the right place, for goodness sake. I think that gives me enough cash to buy another blank, so I'm going to. There. He will now blow that open. It doesn't pay very much for a master round at all, considering you lose a full heart container by giving it away. Where's the shop? I've lost the shop. Yeah. Might as well have the last blank, just because I can. If I was playing as any other character, you carry your blanks and armour into the past as well, so it's definitely worth doing to have as many as you can. For someone like the Marine who's got a difficult past, or the Bullet, the final section of the Bullet's past, very, very hard to do. If you've got tons of blanks and tons of armour, it makes your life very, very much easier. Doing it with just 3 hearts, which is all you get, and a very basic weapon, a wooden sword in the case of the Bullet, very hard indeed. Oh, Yari launcher. Oh, or Riddle of Lead, which is improved stats. Oh. Much as I like the improved stats, the Yari launcher is a very good boss killer and doesn't necessitate proximity like the high caliber, and it's got quadruple ammo. So I'll have it, even though because I'm not that great a player, the improved stats are very, very useful for me. But this floor with the BSG becomes fairly trivialised, because you can clear out most rooms very, very easily. This one has got a second wave in it. Oh no, it doesn't. Maybe it's the next bit that does. All of which is, not this one, the next big room. Oh, there's another blank as well, thank you. And all this damage, this one's got a second wave. All this damage done serves to recharge Gatling Gun as well, which is nice. Is that everything dead? Yes it is. Jolly good. So yeah, if you've got BSG, this... I mean, to be honest, this floor is only really worth visiting in rainbow mode because it costs you health to get in and there's no chests on it apart from the rainbow chest at the beginning of rainbow mode. So, and because it costs health to get here, I don't think it's worth visiting ordinarily unless you're very specifically trying to do a 10 floor run. Have we been to all 10 floors now? No, we haven't been to the Abbey on this run. Oh no, I think there's a second wave here as well. Oh, you nearly got me, sneaky bastard. That must be everybody dead. Yes it is. One more combat room. I think this one's got a second wave attached to it as well. What are you shooting at, Badge? What are you up to, mate? There was a key in here somewhere. There it is. No use in rainbow mode and no use on this floor. But you've got to pick them up, haven't you? So this is the boss fight, and you know it's the only challenging bit in God, why am I unable to commentate properly? It's the only challenging bit in RNG when you've got BSG, because you can't rely on BSG. You can hide behind Gatling Gull if you remember you've got him there. Still took a hit, but whatever. Having blank bullets is very good for this fight as well, because he does fill the screen quite nicely, but if you've got blank bullets it does take a lot of his attacks out of the air before they can get to you, making it a lot easier. But yeah, realistically that's the only bit that's likely to kill you on this level. I'm definitely going to refill the Yari launcher, not that there's really any great need. And then the stupidest drop of all is it gives you a map. There's a few dead end rooms that this layout never changes, unlike any other floor, so it's another reason why it's an easy floor to visit, because you know exactly what's going to happen. Can't even save that for later because there isn't the option for a vending machine on this floor. But yeah, it gives you a map, but you can't, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think you can go back to the other floors. Well, maybe you can with the teleport. Oh no. And you can't even use the teleport once you've been up to the boss, so the map is the least valuable drop it could give you on a floor that is completely predetermined and doesn't allow you to backtrack from the boss fight from. Is it the game trolling you? Who knows? The whole floor is a bit of a troll, really. Like I say, there isn't really a benefit to doing it unless you're in rainbow mode, where you basically sacrifice one heart container for a rainbow chest and could get something really, really good. And to be fair, Yari launcher is very good. What do we have here? We've got Gunther again, which I still really like. stinger, which is slow and good. A bullet modifier, which would also apply to badge. Can't remember what that does. There's the trident, which isn't that good. Much as I like Gunther, it's something that's best picked up early doors because you've got to get it up to its third phase to be truly good. I'm going to pick up Battle Standard, I think, so I can buff my old copper buddy. Not that he's been terribly much help thus far, and he is definitely going to die when we reach the dragon, but whatever. Anything still alive here? No, hard to tell in big rooms. Right, what guns have I got set up? BSG and Particulator. Yes, please. Reload the BSG though, if you don't mind. Now, even with a strong setup like this, there are some rooms in here that will just tear me apart. This one is one that can do. Is everything dead? Must be. Yeah, quite often you get hammers in this room and they're a nightmare. I think I had them sometime when I was trying to bring the television to the blacksmith, and this room's a nightmare for traversing quickly, which you have to do with the hammers, and with a television, because every time you dodge roll you drop it. So that, let's just say I didn't unlock the robot on that particular phase. Hammers again, but they are at least static. I don't know why everything isn't dead. That's most unfortunate. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, double stupid. What are you doing? Right. Remember earlier when I was saying how useful it is to be able to take up armour down to the pasts? As I'll just have it all sucked off me. Terrible, terrible gameplay. I don't like this room greatly because it's awkward to get around the corners. Badge got killed in the last room, that's why he's not following me. So much for buffing him up. How did you die? Right. So there we are. Now he's increased my curse, but he has also increased my stats as well, which is definitely useful. So hopefully we're not going to see too many jammed enemies. Hopefully not going to be seeing too many jammed bosses. That was dumb. Yeah, you can go diagonal across these corners, but I'd find it much easier to just do that. This is a safe room. Oh, it's Professor Goopenstein, whatever his name is. If you're holding the sponge, you can find out what he's actually saying. Maybe only once I've been in the position to do it. There's some time recently where he was selling the sponge, but I didn't think it was worth the outlay just to find out what he was saying. Has that spider died? I think the spider must have died. Other things have not. So yeah, I haven't seen any truly nasty forge rooms just yet, but there's still time. One with a hammer. Do not like hammers, which is why BSG is such an amazing weapon. You get hammers in a room with 2 or 3 waves, it's an absolute nightmare. Forgot those things chased after you. Oh, I do not like those bloody wall things at all. Is everything dead yet? No. Still no? Bastard. There. And an ammo refill as well. Yeah, I hate those block things because you can't kill them, and once they get close to you I find them hard to avoid. And they'll just pound on you as well, absolute bastards. Just basically send you into a panic. Have I killed everything there? Yeah. should be a chest room. Probably going to be a mimic, considering how much curse I must have by now. It's actually not. Not like I really need the junk anymore, but whatever. Been here already. Where have we got left? Yeah, the one time I was managing to actually get Sir Junkan and powering him up, he wasn't quite fully powered even on this floor, but I did manage to find a secret room that had a few chests in it, and yeah, got junk out of at least one of the chests. There's an unfortunate hit there. I was going to say cheap hit, but I put myself in the corner where nobody should put baby. But yeah, I put myself in the corner and therefore made myself a target. Silly play on my part, but there we go. Do I get hit again? I'm not sure. The intent was to get a table flipped over, but whatever. I think I've got enough health and armour to be able to guarantee surviving to certainly pass the dragon. That was a complete wasted bit of ammo. So even though that's charmed, that's still chasing me. Absolute fuckers. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we've got enough to do bullet hell as well. Oh, there's a Gatling Gull reactivated. He might have actually already been reactivated. I haven't been keeping a terribly careful eye on him. I think at this point I'm probably just going to save him for the boss fight, where he will die, but we can at least use him as a shield. I think I might even be able to use him as a shield even after he dies. Yeah, I'm not going near that block, not till this is over. Still not quite enough to kill everything. I don't like these things, whatever they are. They fire that big red ball which I think does double damage in the first place, because it's red, so it implies it's jammed. And then when it hits the wall, turns into a whole sort of shower of shots as well. So you think you've avoided it, and it'll get you with the ricochet. So I'm just going to pause there because my telly is threatening to shut down for a timeout. It always does it at the worst possible moment, and the message covers most of the active play area as well. Ooh, haven't changed weapon. Oh, there's that armour getting robbed off me. Don't know what those little things are. They're really difficult to hit. Don't like them. I mean, to be fair, oh, there's one of those enemies. I'm glad I killed that. Mind you, it was on the other side of a fire pit, so it couldn't really have done a great deal anyway. Give me my last bit of junk. Right. So this is sort of fairly typical for the Forge, in that you will... It's one of the floors where you don't necessarily want to clear it out. I mean, as ever, it is good practice. This is easy to forget, actually. Just make sure I get the bullet that can kill the past. Forgotten that before in the final phase of actually unlocking the gunsling, which is very frustrating. Is this going to be the boss corridor? No. It's a room that's very tricky because you can't actually see half the enemies in it. And there isn't really any safe place to stand either because of all the pits. But yeah, sometimes with the forge you just want to get straight to the dragon fight rather than clearing out the whole floor, but quite often you just pick the incorrect routes and end up fully clearing it out. But still. So, what we're going to use? Probably the Yari launcher, and we'll use the high caliber on the heart or anytime I get up close to him. But yeah, I think we can get through this fight. Preferably with Lead God. You never know. You never know. Let's remember to bring in Gatling Gull. There we are. Human shield that he is. Not absolutely fail-safe considering some of the attack patterns in this. Yeah, make short work of that. I'm going to hide behind him rather than attempt to do all the jumps and stuff. Hopefully he'll live long enough to shield me all the way through. He has, good lad. And then, yeah, that should put paid to the heart. It hasn't, amazingly. There we are. Lead God, hurrah! Which, yes, rest assured, the first time I did actually get Lead God, it was courtesy of a rainbow run and also a clone run as well. This is slightly unusual in that I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is how you're supposed to do Lead God. The first time I got it, I think it was 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very much not the way you're supposed to do it. Let's have the obsidian casing. On the off chance you don't know, that is where that's the final part needed for constructing the bullet that can kill the past. And it's actually the easiest part of the bullet. Easy in that, alright, you do have to beat the dragon to get it, which isn't easy, but once you have done it, literally all you got to do is just bring it back here and give it to this young lady. Because there's no chests or anything on Bullet Hell, I'm going to see if there's anything worth having here. I'm going to fill up the Yari launcher just because, but I think even without the prospect of getting any chests for new weapons or anything like that, not that you would on Rainbow mode anyway, it's definitely worth taking your last chance to fill up before you go to Bullet Hell. It's kind of like petrol stations that are just before you get on the motorway. Last chance to fill up before you have to start paying service station prices. I think I'm just going to stick with BSG and Particulator for this next bit. If you get to this point in the game and realise that you haven't picked up the bullet that can kill the past, you're too late. I'm not going to walk over that bit because I think that will take me to Bullet Hell as opposed to the Gunslinger's past Bullet Hell. There is a minor difference. Basically, I'm going to get a one-phase fight with a Lich and a Glitch Lich rather than a three-phase fight with a normal Lich. Glitch Lich, it's hard to say. And it is possible that there might be jammed given the curse levels that I've got, which would be unhelpful. If you're playing in the three-phase version, individual phases can be jammed rather than all of them. Right, so I like my weapon setup, so I'm probably just going to go for some kind of buff out of this last rainbow chest. Depends what's on offer really, unless the makeshift cannon's there, which it's not. I've got battle standard, so having a buff on the skeleton's not bad. That's snow ballets, that's ammo synthesizer. I don't really need ammo synthesizer. I quite like Mr. Accretion Jr., although it's a fun weapon. It's not a very effective one. Can't even see what that is. That might be the grass chopper. Yeah, I think we're just going to take Baby Skeleton, have a buffed companion. So yeah, let's hope we don't go down too many dead ends, because that's really annoying. And a complete waste of ammo. Particularly, as I say, when you as well as no chests, you don't have a shop on Bullet Hell. So yeah, you can't buy ammo top-ups, you're reliant on any just room drops, which with this game being the complete troll it is, and I've gone into a dead end. Thankfully the first dead ends are only one floor long, one room long. Yeah, this game being the troll it is, although it will do ammo drops, it tends not to at the point you're really desperate for ammo. I think there are second wave enemies in this room. It's a huge room, it's really difficult to actually find out where stuff actually is. Oh, and yeah, that wasn't even it. Might do a big shooty gun again, just got the ammo, why not? There we are, an ammo refill when one occasion that I probably don't need it, I almost certainly don't need it. Even for the size of Bullet Hell and going into every wrong room. Very difficult to run out of quadruple ammo. Skeleton, absolutely no good hiding behind the wall there. Although, I like hiding behind the wall myself. Now, I think if I was to take that uppermost exit, it will just lead back to there, so I'm going to be trying to go as far away from the spawn point as possible, which is generally good practice in Bullet Hell to avoid taking the wrong turn. So yeah, I want to get as far away from that start point as possible, and hopefully won't be proved wrong. I think this is a room with a permanent hammer in the middle. The first time I encountered it, oh, what's that in the middle? Is that something I can pick up? No, it's not. It's just something that will give you contact damage even if it doesn't shoot in your face. I completely forgot to charge up the weapon there while I was explaining things. Oh, will you fire properly, please? Good lord. That was very much a how not to. Did I at least get it off there? I think I did. Come on, Skeleton, help out. Yeah, that was definitely not the best way to do this room at all. But thankfully clone runs do tend to leave you almost unassailable. I'm hesitant to say completely unassailable because I'm sure I'll find a way to embarrass myself and still die if push comes to shove. Should really make use of Gatling Gull early doors and let him recharge. We'll manage to avoid getting contact damage there, I don't really know how. Okay, so 3 exits. Again, I think those top 2 will simply loop together, so I'm going to take the bottom one as it's the furthest away from the start point. It's not completely fail-safe, but it's fairly effective. So much Skeleton. Yeah, now one thing that's a really tricky unlock in the game is Gunslinger's Ashes. I have already got it myself. In fact, I've had to get it twice because, like a pleb, I played on my my PS5 and I got the unlock. Alright, let's come on. Big shooty gun, this guy. Don't like jammed enemies. There we go. Hiding there. Yeah, so I was playing on my PS5 and unlocked it on the PS5, which didn't then translate to also being unlocked on my PS4. I was about to unlock it a second time. It's a really difficult unlock, which